Hey everyone, I'm Stephanie Brinkerhoff with Hair and Makeup by Steph, and I'm here with Kenra Professional, and today I want to walk you guys through how I like to do beach waves. So this technique is a little bit different. It's one that I came up with when I was trying to figure out how to do a beach wave that looked a little bit more natural and a little bit less uniform. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to do with her hair is create a little bit of texture at the roots. So I'm gonna go in with the Kenra Dry Volume Burst 3 and just get this sprayed at her roots all throughout her hair. Since we're going for a voluminous beachy wave, this is really going to help with that. Okay, so I'm going to start down here at the nape, just sectioning out a medium-sized section. Okay, and I'm going to add a little bit of backcombing at the roots. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. Just kind of depends on how much volume you want. I'm just gonna do a tiny bit. And then I'm going to mist the Kenra Volume Spray 25 through the ends. Okay, and then I'm just getting that brush through. So normally with a traditional flat iron wave, you would essentially just go up and down. So you're gonna create like an S pattern, right? So almost like you're using a 3-barrel iron. Okay, so just something like that. It's a very traditional flat iron wave. So what I'm going to do is break this up a little bit. This can be really cute by itself, but sometimes it can feel a little bit generic and maybe a little bit boring. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. So one of the things I'm going to do is, rather than holding my iron horizontally, I'm going to hold it vertically, and I'm going to wave back and forth from side to side instead of going up and down. So let me kind of show you what that looks like. So I'm gonna twist to one side, and then I'm gonna drop the hair, grab it again, and twist to the other side. Okay, so just something like that. So you can see the difference that that makes in the way that the wave looks. It makes it look a lot more organic, a lot more natural, rather than just like an up and down S wave. Okay, and as you do this a little bit more, if you feel comfortable, you can also do it without releasing the hair. So you can just twist one way and then twist back the opposite way. So just like that. And then what I'll do sometimes as well is a combination of both of those waves. So maybe for part of this strand, I'll go more up and down, so like a traditional flat iron wave. And then maybe I'll switch to side. And then you can go back to up and down. So anything just to kind of break it up to make it look a little bit more natural. Okay, and as you're doing this, if you want to do like a deeper wave, then you're going to twist a little bit more. So I'm gonna do a deeper twist, almost like a curl, and then I'll go back the opposite way. So like a really deep ridge. So something like that. And then if you want it to be like a little bit more shallow, not quite so deep, you can do smaller turns. So just kind of like a little half rotation. So it's very customizable, which is nice. So you can customize it to yourself or to your client. So you can see the difference between these two. Okay, so I think on her hair, I like the deeper ridges. So I'm gonna continue with that, moving up the head. And I'm just gonna keep letting down one row at a time and then getting that back combed and hairsprayed and curled. Okay, so you can see how with this deeper wave, it is almost like you're doing like half of a curl one direction and then curling the opposite way. And then this will end up being more of that like deep wave look. Okay, so the key with this, to really sort of mimic that natural beach wave, is to just switch it up. So try to make every strand different, your waving pattern a little bit different, the way you approach it a little bit different, just to break it up so that it doesn't look too uniform. And sometimes I'll go in and just throw in like a couple regular curls as well. Okay, once I have this all curled, I'm just gonna start running my fingers through it. And you can see that super cute and natural wave that creates. Okay, then I'm just gonna go in with the Kenra Spray Clay 15, just to give this a little bit more bulk and texture, and then we will be good to go.